Hey guys, this is part 2 of day 6. Part 1 was interrupted by a phone call, and when I realized the video was not running anymore, I actually listened to the voicemail, which was the Human Society letting me know that I could pick up Ganapati's remnants, his ashes. And I let that pass through my body with a lot of breath. I did definitely just feel that, you know. Last week I had a really, really hard day, and I was wondering if it was because it was the day they were burning his body. And I was feeling, like that extra step of, okay, you are really free of the body now. Ashes is back to ashes. This is real life, guys, when I got my dad's ashes, I actually did a whole ceremony. And because I got them in France and I wanted to bring them back with me, to actually put them into different sacred places that we had been together, and also wanted to put them on Kauai because, I wanted the bones of my ancestor to be on my home island. And, you're not supposed to be flying with people remnants, which is a very strange thing to me, so don't tell anyone I said that. But I had to go, and I didn't have to, I decided to split his ashes in 4 different boxes because they would have been easier to transport that way, which I did. And it was pretty fresh, it was like he had been gone just a few months. Not even, I can't remember when I went back to France. But, the trip to really see your dad's bones, the little remnants of bones in the ashes, and it's going like, wow, that is my cellular ancestor here, and being able to hold that in your hand. It's a trip, it really gets you to, embracing the, what is the word I'm looking for? English. The fact that everything is always changing. I'm not sure what that word is. I'm looking for it. You might come to your mind. It's just like life can be gone. It will come back to me. It starts with an I. But yeah, what a blessing to be in this precious, precious lifetime. So anyway, before that phone call, I wanted to speak about, the funny thing about death. And also, the whole grief to love journey is definitely not all about death and losing through death. That some of us are coming into that program with that, like really big loss of life from, people that we are connected with, or beings we are connected with. But some of the sisters are, coming from, losing, hope, losing career, losing health, losing relationship, divorce. And how do we come back into that passion for life, that phoenix rising, so that it is rising with strong, strong wings, so that we don't keep looping around and death and rebirth, it would be really my wish for everyone, is like, after this 3 months journey with me, you are feeling so strong in your, structural life purpose, and you have all the tools that you need to have a good run with it, without having to go through another death and rebirth, around the corner. I want you to have at least a good 10 years to just give all your love and your inner jewels to this planet. So that's what we're wanting to do, is like have a very strong base and have a very strong spine and have a full-on creative juice to create how you're going to be serving for the second part of your life's journey. But the funny things about death, is I don't know if you've had the experience of losing someone and waiting for them to come back. And there's a little part of your brain that goes like, but maybe you see them every other year, because it's a parent that lives overseas, for example. You know, it's like, oh, you know, and then a year and a half after their passing, you know, the grief, the mourning is coming back, you know, like tons of brick, because that's the time that you were used to, you know, having that organic cycle to come back together. And you're like, oh, you know, I'm still waiting for them to come back, you know. Like for me, you know, I have my doggy's bed still right next to my bed. I'm still waiting for my doggy to come back. And he doesn't need to come back because he's right here. Sorry, Mike, right here. He's right here. And then that's my third point, and then I'll let you go, is the ability to embrace the energy of someone that you've been very close to and pretty much integrate their soul into yours. Ideally, just the positive values of their soul, you know, which with a beloved, unconditionally loving dog is really easy. I am feeling like I am so much more loving, you know, and so much more unconditional in my loving since he departed, and as I'm integrating his soul and heart into mine. You know, with a difficult parent, it can be another journey. You might want to choose some qualities that they had to integrate into yourself, and maybe let go of some others that you might not need to be, you know, bringing back around. So, interesting points. I would love to tell you more and go deeper into that journey, and I hope that you will join me. I have a beautiful group of ladies coming through for this 3 months program, From Grief to Love. We're going to start on March 1st. We have a definite date now. And then if you want to be able to ask me all kind of questions without having the one-on-one free session, which is my gift to you, if you're really interested in signing up possibly and want to explore longer with me one-on-one, just send me a text, give me a call, send me an email. I'm happy to set that up with you. But if you want to do it more in a group collective mind, I'm doing a Facebook Live this Saturday. I believe it's the 23rd at 12 noon PST. And it's called, what is it called? It's called Life is Irreverent and Everything is Sacred. Love to you. Aloha.